All right, g'day. Just got to Miami in the back of an Uber. All right, so let's see if I can get some of these splits. Now I'm doing these from screenshots, uh, so it's going to take me a little bit, and I can't dive into what the numbers are and stuff like that. When I looked at the trip, it's about a 45-minute trip to the hotel, and I wouldn't have made the 7:30 game. So let's get in here. Got baseball games going. All right, so we've got Pirates, 55% of the volume on Pirates. Masters, well balanced. Looking at 75% of the money is on the over. 95% of the master money is over. Nothing of note on the run line. Look at Pirates, Mets, well balanced. We've got 82% of the money is on the Pirates. Totals, well, the master money that is, well balanced on the total. And the run line, we've actually got like 86% of the money is on the +1.5 minus money, and 100% of the master money. Unfortunately, again, I can't dive into it to see exactly what those numbers are. National Braves, all the money's on the Braves. Well, funny enough, not all the master money. So what's that? So 81% of the money is on the Braves, and 84% of the master money is on the Nationals. So looking at -180, it's at about 64%. So definitely looks like a play there on the Nationals at the odds. I've got 67% of the money on the under. Nothing on the master, nothing on the run line. Marlins, Cubs. Look at 75% of the money is on the Cubs, but 80% of the master money is on the Marlins. So that one's sort of somewhat balanced, so wouldn't get too deep into that. Looking at 73% of the money is on the under, and 100% of the master money is on the under. Wish I could dive into that and give you some more information, but unfortunately, screenshots back of an Uber. I might be able to get to some of these later, but they've probably already started. I will say, though, on the run line, got 84% of the money is on the Cubs, and the master money is well balanced, but it's significant volume, so this is a really big bet run line. Be interested to see who the people are betting on the run line to see, which side. But right now we're going to need the +1.5 and kind of the Marlins to win outright. D-backs, Giants, like 54% of the money on the D-backs, 67% of the money on the master money is on the Giants. Got 55% of the money on the over, and 82% of the master money on the under. Again, would love to jump into those numbers, see where that's really at. Run line, all the money on the +1.5, nothing on the master chart. Red Sox, Tigers. Oh, Jesus, serious volume. Well balanced, big money, easily the biggest bet game of the day. And we're looking at 58% of the master money's on the Red Sox. Total's got good volume too. Like 53% on the under, well balanced on the master chart, but significant volume. So definitely a big bet game. Jesus, jump into the run line. And we've got 64% of the money on the +1.5, which is about right based on the odds, and the master money is well balanced. So Sox Tigers a huge bet game tonight. Clearly the biggest bet game on the board. 68% of the money on the Astros, nothing on the master. 701s, we've got 86% of the money is on the under, 100% of the master money, nothing on the run line. Yankees, Mariners, well balanced book, nothing on the master, very little volume. Big bet total, and it's well balanced on the overall chart, well balanced on the master. So serious money on that one on both sides. So would love to dive into it, but can't go any deeper than that right now. Here's another one of those Rangers Rockies. We got 64% of the money's on the Rangers, but obviously they're like 70% favourite. And we're looking at 88% of the master money is on the Rockies. I know Mark's been cheering on those Rockies the last few days. They got the money yesterday, so. But yeah, worst team in baseball was his quote. So I think White Sox was the other one that he's taken a bit of dislike to. I will say the money's on this stuff's been strong, so it's respectable money. Looking at like 58% of the money on the over, good money on the total, well balanced. Jesus, serious money on the run line. We're looking at 72% high volume, the -1.5 minus money, and the master money, as always, +1.5 plus money. Looking at 62% there. So, and it's our friends the Rockies again. I'm tipping if I could dive into that. Same player going to the well. I got a comment there, but I won't go into it. Then we're looking at Angels Padres. I think 62% of the money on the Padres, like 99% of the master money is on the Angels. So on the overall money, based on that, again, it's a sign of a well balanced. We'll probably need the Padres based on the odds, and the master money is on the Angels. Good volume on the total. Looking at 68% of the money on the under, but 75% of the master money is on the over. Again, would really like to go to dive into that to see what numbers they're at. And just, I think, like these games waiting real late, maybe the volume is just fast and furious, because some of these games feel like they have a lot of volume on it. Maybe it's Monday. All right, so let's jump into next. We got the NBA. Celtics Knicks, well balanced book. However, we're looking at 89% of the master money is on the Knicks. I guess at home, just can't help themselves. The pros or the Arbors, whatever it is, want to be on the Knicks. Winning 2 on the road, get blown out in the third. But that was kind of expected, I think. The bookies just probably couldn't have the number high enough there. We're at 55% of the money on the under. But looking at the money line, a Knicks win outright here would be serious. Would be a serious result. So probably have to end up on the Knicks here. Timberwolves Warriors, like 54% of the money on the Warriors. But holy shit, looking at 95% of the master money is on the Warriors. I don't know what the numbers are. I don't know if they come at a higher number and it's been bet down. It's the later game, so I'll probably try and dive into that and give you some more information at the hotel. And we're looking at 78% of the money on the over, well balanced on the master. And then we go to the hockey. Capitals Hurricanes, well balanced book. So again, based on the fact that Hurricanes are a short price favourite, definitely need the Hurricanes there, because the Capitals are pretty much winning double what the Hurricanes are holding. Nothing on the master chart. Total was like 54% on the over, really well balanced on the master chart. Again, interested to dive into the numbers, see if there's a little bit of a Polish middle there that we're kind of got to eat. Hope it doesn't land on like a 5 or something like that. Puck line well balanced. Oh, and Knights Oilers, super well balanced, 75% on the over. We're looking at 72%. 75% on the Knights on the master money. 72% of the money is on the over. Nothing of note on the master chart. And then the puck line, a lot of money on the +1.5. But again, such a short price kind of balance out, and that's where the master money is as well. So that's what it's at. Looking at the Uber time, I'm about 30 minutes away from the hotel. I'll probably dive into some of these late games, especially that late basketball game, and see where those numbers are at, see if it moved a lot, whatnot. But that's what we've got for today. a lot of really good volume today, like seriously good volume being bet today. A lot of balanced books. And all I say is, if you know, you know, this data is real. This is really good, description of where the money's at. All the best, everyone. Good luck on pumping tonight. Cheers.